Hello there, I'm Cole and welcome to MindScribe. Today I'll be giving you a little demo of the product, showing you around how it works, and we'll be coming up with a cool idea. So let's jump right in. I'm going to go ahead and start a new session here. We'll come up with a game today, so I'm going to say help me brainstorm. Now our chat is designed for brainstorming, and it's going to help me as I go through this to think about what's next. How do I build on this idea? Another thing that I can do is I can turn on the listen in icon. And what this is going to do is allow MindScribe to sit in on our conversation so that if I'm collaborating with a friend or by myself just doing a brain dump, I can talk about my concept and it's going to reference that in chat. It's because it's part of the conversation. So I'm going to turn that on. I've got an idea for a game already where you're this hungry blob monster alien running around, kind of a feeding frenzy, trying to eat a bunch of little edible animals that are, cute and adorable, and you need to eat things as fast as you can to increase your score. Cool. So now I can ask MindScribe what's next, or what do you think? And as you can see, it's got the context here of my hungry blob monster alien. What about edible creatures? What's cool about these responses is that there are hyperlinks here. Let's click on that. I can explore without having to type more of this this concept here. These buttons, they also give me ideas for edible creatures. So I've got straw bunnies, that's adorable, pineapple pups, watermelon worms. I'm gonna click on this and I can get a little more detail about maybe their design, the behavior, how they could impact the gameplay. I've also got different follow-up questions that I can click on. So this column here on the right is really to explore ideas. I can ask a follow-up here and I can heart things. And what that will do is add it to the conversation brain. So it's as if we talked about it as part of our conversation. I can go through, and I love pineapple pups and, cotton candy crickets. That's great. I can also type in things here if I want ideas for something specific, like say backstory. Great. And I'm gonna get some ideas here for my concept. They evolved because of a food scarcity. Okay, I love it. So as I continue to talk and brainstorm and go through here, my idea can be fleshed out in more detail. But now that it's taking shape, I'm gonna head over to the Refine tab. This is your concept sheet, and it acts as your source of truth for everything in your world or concept. So what I can do is extract title suggestions here. Blob Frenzy Feast, Edible Eater Extravaganza, Monster Munch Madness. Great. I'm going to pull that. And now I'll pull some overview suggestions. It's going to scan through our conversation and pull out some descriptions that I might want to use. So this one looks good. In a whimsical world of Monster Munch Madness, players embody a hungry, ravenous blob monster. Awesome. And I can go ahead and generate an image. Okay, cool. So I got some images here. I got a little carrot. Hey, there's our blob monster. I like this one. Great. So I'm going to go with that. Now down here at the bottom, you've got suggestions for different sections that you can add based on our conversation, or I can add my own. So I'm going to say edible animals. And now what I can do is I can generate new ideas for this section, or go in and extract ideas that we talked about in our conversation. So I'll click that. Great. And what it's done is found things that we talked about that are related to this section. So there's our straw bunnies and pineapple pups, cotton candy crickets, watermelon worms. Excellent. Great. So now we'll move on. And I can add another section. Let's talk about gameplay. Good. Now we didn't talk about this much, so I'm going to go ahead and generate some new ideas for what gameplay can be. We got special power-ups, time-based challenges, seasonal events, multiplayer mode. Great. So I'm going to add some of these to my concept, and we'll keep going. Now, as you can see, you can build this out in a lot of detail, and each one of these items I can also add details to. So I can say straw bunnies, they are very fast, and each worth 10 points. You can get as detailed as you want with this. It's a lot of fun kind of choosing and building out your concept. And what's great about this is now I can hop back into Ideate and I can continue to brainstorm. I can continue to get ideas and make my concept a lot more robust. And since this is my source of truth, it will be referenced and knowable throughout the product. this is looking pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and move over to the Create tab. Now the Create tab is really where you get to bring your idea to life. You can create content for in-world legends or stories. You can have dialogue between different characters. Really anything that you want to generate here, it will reference everything in your concept sheet, and it will use that to generate anything that you want for your world. We've also got a bunch of custom prompts here, so I can go ahead and click on sales pitch, and let's say we want to make audience analysis to see how our target market is for this game. We could do a Steam listing, right? I can go ahead and look at my sales pitch here if I want to use that, and really create anything that you want that you might need. So that's MindScribe in a nutshell right now. We are a startup, so there is a lot that we see this tool becoming. We've got a lot of great ideas that we want to implement into the platform, but we really do value your feedback. We want to know how people are using this tool to bring their own ideas to life. I've been using it in my own life just for all kinds of stuff. We hope that you like it and hope that sparks some ideas for how you can use it. Thanks for watching.